opened up summer season. Gen.G need to blind pick a top laner. It's CuVee. Will we finally see a champion they have a skin for? We still haven't seen one. Achilles, I'm getting excited. I'm so excited. We're going to see the signature edition CuVee Gnar. Beautiful.
So Gnar locked in for him. So blind pick top. Last pick here for Jin-Air. We'll see where they want to go. But Gnar, going to be one of the more balanced ones that you can take. The Gangplank may be something that we see, but Kennen is also on the board. This was a bit of a silent pick here today. We saw the one ban away from SK Telecom in the first series. Get that out of the hands of Tull, but it seems like Jin-Air will be taking this here as the clock runs down.
Jace would be the more winning matchup in Korea into the Gnar, but we're going to see the Kennen, just a confidence pick for So1. It's a matchup CuVee knows. It's a matchup that's been going the way of the Gnar statistically, but of course Kennen has 2 build paths and both of them can build well into Gnar, so wait and see. The Kennen also does synergize with some backline threat. He's a dive buddy for the Nocturne, whatever build we see. So not minding the Kennen does mean they have a bit more synergy with the Orianna Nocturne.
Yeah. And if Umti goes a bit too deep, hopefully Nova can get into a position to get that Devour off and just bail out his jungler to keep him safe. Try to keep him alive in the fight. But locks come through. Of course, not going to see any flips. You knew this was pretty straightforward. No real ambiguity after the Jhin was picked up.
Gen.G is CG.
Back over here into the mid lane.
Only small point about the bot lane. Ruler has continued his recent trend of going heal. I actually think that LCK bot laners have been taking teleport a bit too much. Teleport's still very valuable. The ability to out-rotate can still be match-winning for sure, but the increase in cooldown by a minute on the cancel and the channel is a really big nerf, so I don't mind the TP. So the TP being dropped. Ambition fighting.
Yeah, fearlessly charging forward. It's going to be a shockwave, and Ambition goes down for first blood. Fly trying to answer back from the shields, helping keep Grace alive. Now Fly's got to get the hell out of dodge because the roam down comes through from So1. Jumps in, gets a nice little hit onto Umti, but over in the area. Might be looking for a gank down into the bottom lane. Root coming through. We'll get the lockdown here on the core. JJ's Ambition looks to sneak his way in. That's going to be a 2-man Pulverize coming down. Flashed away by Nova. Will take him out of range of that chain of corruption. Ult's going to get popped. Core JJ trying to stay alive. And that's just going to be Ruler going forward. Takes him down with the piercing arrow. Goodbye. Knew exactly where Teddy was going to be. Knew that he was...
he didn't even have vision. He just randomly died to a redemption.
I remember, I wanted to hold that little anecdote there as the headbutt Pulverize comes in over the wall. Nova's going to go golden. The pillar is still here to block him, however, so he will die. Maybe could have just held on to that, but now it's going to be the paranoia up into the top lane. Flash over the wall. CuVee looking for the transformation. He's almost got it. He's going to get stunned up. Not going to be able to pop the ult. Can't make it into that Mega Gnar form. So we'll get taken down. We're still 2 for 2, dead even as far as the gold is concerned. Has the Mega Gnar ready. So1 waiting in the brush. No ultimate. Go ahead and try to kite away. Gets caught by that wall up just at the end. Pinned into the wall. Chunk him down to half, and now Ambition has arrived with the Rift Herald. Pillar comes in. They're going to dive him, and they're going to kill him. Womp comes down. CuVee finds the kill. Umti arriving just a bit too late, but even if he had gotten here sooner, not sure if there would have been much that he could do, but they're still playing forward, and now Grace is waiting in the bush. Shockwave coming down. Gets the hit onto CuVee. TP coming in from behind, so maybe overstaying just a bit too much. CuVee tries to answer one back, but will get eliminated. And Ambition doesn't really have much of anywhere to run. Paranoia going to be used just to get the kill. And Teddy, he TPs to the top. He doesn't get an assist.
No, he does not. Was out of auto attack range. Ability to apply Blade the Ruin King onto multiple members. Yes, that's what the Hurricane's for. But actually, it's probably just so that he can push even harder with this build. Looking to all in on CuVee.
Hop over the wall.
Is it worth chasing? Jin-Air seems to say yes.
Last cone comes down. CuVee looking for the transformation. Will get stunned up, and it seems like yet again he's not going to be able to do it. But
meanwhile,
yeah, they get a kill. That's all fine and dandy. But I think you can see there CuVee looking a bit, but not going to be enough to weaken that Gnar to dissuade them from pushing forward. So now all 3 inhibs going to be dead. Bot respawning in 19 seconds, but Gen.G might just be looking to finish off the game before that happens. TP coming in from behind. That's going to be So1 going for a flank. Curtain call to open things up to try to slow them down. So1 zipping his way through. Slicing Maelstrom's going to be tossed in, but he's going to be the first one to fall. Fly just deletes him, follows up for a double kill. As Umti will die. Big push back from CuVee. Knocks him right back into the team. A triple kill over to the Zoe, and that will be the finish of the game. Looking for a final kill on the Teddy. They'll get it. The ace, the Nexus. 36.5 minutes. Gen.G explode forward. Get the Barons. They win the game.
Picture perfect AP cannon engage, done by an AD cannon, no health bars go down, and thus the So1 and Jin Air put into the grave for game number 1. Gen.G just on the trail of clean 2-0s. They pick one up, nicely done by Gen.G. It's not flashy, but it's true Gen.G style, as even when Jin Air were picking up kills, you always felt like it was in service of Gen.G moving forward their agenda, not Jin Air finding a victory in game number 1.
Yeah. Just kind of playing into their hands. This is how Gen.G likes to play the game. So get everything that they want at every twist and turn. Jin Air unable to invent a victory. Couple kills on the board, but otherwise very clean, very one-sided for the most part from the side of Gen.G. Jin Air Green Wings, they have stolen wins away from top-level teams. But if Game 2 is going to be anything like that, it seems like they might be coming up short today. The Glad Plane might not make it onto the runway.
Sad Plane definitely deserved in that last series, but if you go down 2-0 to Gen.G, a team that doesn't give the openings that KT and some of our other top teams give, I don't think that's a surprising result. Sure. I think that Gen.G really hard countered Jin Air because they play so safe that it's very unlikely Umti will find an advantage. We saw him trying to gank top lane very early in this game. And then by the late game, which Jin Air fancy themselves in, you're probably going to be at a gold disadvantage. Teddy probably won't be a solo carry. And that's just the reality of this game number 1. Be surprised to see anything big change in game number 2.
Well, Orianna doing a decent bit of damage, but didn't really see